Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Journal series. We're just syncing up to the Go++ here real quick, and then we'll get right into the day. Now, today's a little different because it is, in fact, Monday morning, which means we need to transfer islands. We did level up our what's it called? Oh, Nightcap Pikachu. That's what they're called. I should know that by now. Level 13 not that long ago. I didn't have that on video, but oh well. Final strength, we ended up about 1.2 million, which is a little better than what the calculator expected, which is kind of what we expected. We were expecting it to land above the calculator because the calculator wasn't accounting for meal bonus. So getting extra 200k off of just having meal bonus is kind of nice. And our Snowdrop Tundra island percent went up by 5% to 29. That's pretty good. I thought my bonus was 21% before, and apparently I was wrong. So that's probably another thing that went into us doing a little bit better than expected. I don't know where I got the additional 3% compared to where I thought. Oh well, take care, Snorlax. It's been a great week. Now, obviously, we everything's down this week. That makes sense because I didn't really go for. Oh man, an E score. Yeah, I guess my sleep this week was kind of cruddy. Lots of crazy things going on, especially with the end of the week. Anyway, it should come as no shocker. I'm going to the Old Gold Power Plant. After this week, we'll have maxed out area bonus, which is all a part of the plan for potential Master 20 over the course of Valentine's, which we are hoping to do. I've made plans. I've plotted out an ingredient list that I'm going to actually already start prepping for. That's probably a little bit early, considering they still could change up what they're doing for the event week. But this preparation isn't going to be too crazy of stuff. It's mostly just stockpiling apples, stockpiling ginger, stockpiling a little bit of coffee, or actually quite a bit of coffee. But, oh well. As you can see, we ran the Sleepers team last night, so we're starting off with a little bit less for this morning. But that's just because we wanted to get a little bit extra Dream Shards and Sleep XP to get just more Dream Shards last night, because it was end of week, and it doesn't really make that big of a difference whether or not you run a good team on the night of Sunday than a bad team. So that's what this team is for. But we're going to immediately swap out to not this team. I haven't actually edited the team yet, but this is my default slots. We're going to swap in this guy. This should be no big shocker to you all. This guy. We do want to swap in. Where is he? Vikavolt. Because we want to start stockpiling some coffee. And let me see what my shopping list was again. I made a shopping list the other night in team analysis. I was doing some research, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I stockpiled a boatload of Slowpoke tails, but I'm not sure I'm gonna actually use them. So yeah, ginger, coffee, a little bit of leeks, but that can be gathered last minute. Actually, I think I already have those leeks stockpiled, and then coffee. So just more ginger and more apples, which honestly I think the big play here is just go for more strength this week, because strength now is going to be helping us get more Dream Shards, helping us get more Sleep XP, so Gengar is the obvious choice there, and a little bit of extra 5% bonus. Ooh, I forgot to use this team. Oh, we do want to swap Wigglytuff. Now that it's no longer the skill event week, boosting Wigglytuff's main skill, we want Gardevoir in there instead. So yeah, I've made my big plans for the week of potentially a very powerful week over Valentine's. Still no guarantees there though, but if I stockpile some apples and stockpile some ginger, I'm sure it'll still be useful that week, even if the event is different than what it was last year. Because I can't imagine that they would make it forced salads or forced curries, because that's really the only way that prep would be useless to me. So that's kind of my thought line with it. But it may be a little bit early to start prepping, but oh well. We got a recovery incense. That is not that useful. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Let's make our breakfast. Now we do want to start, like I said, stockpiling apples, ginger, and coffee. So we don't want to be using any of those. We'll make gluttony potato salad, though. I know it uses some apples, but we're going to produce enough with this team anyway that it's not really going to matter. Yeah, we'll just not use those ingredients, and I'll just dump a bunch of oil into it. We need to clear out all this excess to make room for the stockpiled stuff, so I'll just start using random stuff. Not too powerful of a meal, to be expected for preparation especially. I don't make this meal all that often, so as you can see, I think this is my second time making it, like ever. Maybe third. It's not a very good meal, so it's pretty difficult to make, taking 4 different ingredients. I think there's still a salad that I need to make. What is it? I should look into that. It is cross-chop salad. 20 eggs, 15 sausage, 11 corn, and 10 tomatoes. You know, do I have the ingredients for that? Let's see. I do not have 20 eggs. So maybe that'll be another mini goal for us right now. Is collect up 20 eggs just to make that meal once. We'll do that later in the week. Because I do want to run the Gengar to get some immediate strength. So that we're strong night 1. And we'll take care of that later in the week. Because I would like to have every meal marked off eventually, and that is one that I'm missing. So, yeah. Let's see what we got on research community. Definitely just give me candies. Thank you to my 23 friends sending candy out. It's always good to see. Oh, getting closer with some of my friends. Getting more ingredient tickets. So, yeah. My goal is to get Master 20 on Old Gold Power Plant over Valentine's with no berry bombing, no, there's a good camp ticket. That is like the one boost that I will be using. No berry bombing, no whistles, and no ingredient tickets is the goal. I want everything to be prepped prior to and ready to go for that. So, alrighty then. Let's just get into our sleep review. I'm really, ooh. Well, maybe that... Dozing, hey. That is good to see. I was kind of hoping to see Dozing, because I'm really hoping to encounter another Sneasel. We got close to catching one last time. Now, Sneasel's a rare catch, pretty difficult to encounter, but I'm not intending to go anywhere where Sneasel can spawn anytime soon. And the fact that I was on Snowdrop, which is the place where it spawns the most, that gives me the highest odds is getting Dozing at Snowdrop, which is what I want to see. So please let there be a Sneasel somewhere. Otherwise... Oh, yes, there is. Heck yeah, that means we do catch a Sneasel this morning. There is also a Gulpin. We'll also catch the Gulpin because why not? And no, not the why not. Gulpin. Every time, man. I'm sorry about that joke, guys. It's so dumb. Okay. No new styles, which is alright. I don't really need new styles at this point. I've got plenty. I think I've already got enough styles that if they were to release a new island today, I'd probably be really close already to the next island. We'll just give a Great Biscuit to the Sneasel. Get no gambling there at all. And then we'll give our daily biscuit to the Gulpin. Either way, we'd be spending a Great Biscuit, so... if we wanted to guarantee both catches, which I do want to, because they're both encounters that are very rare to me, and I would like to have a good Swalot. It would be nice to just have that extra Dream Shard production, especially in your end of week. I'm at a point where Dream Shards are becoming a pretty big bottleneck, so it actually would be nice to have. Early game, you don't need it, but this is serious strides in early. We are making serious strides today. Catching 2 Pokemon that I hardly ever encounter, spending so much time at the Old Gold Power Plant. We'll send out the Sneasel again. Once again, pretty no-brainer of a choice. So this is first Sneasel caught. Oh, not terrible Dream Shards, 21k. Still nothing compared to what we get at Old Gold, but I'll take it. Careful Nature. I believe that is bad. I think that's like main skill up, speed down. Maybe that's Calm, actually. No Berry Finding S at level 10. It's got... Oh, it's Ingredient Finding down. You know, as a long-term investment, this guy isn't bad. Skill up on the Sneasel is actually pretty nice with Tasty Chance S. Berry Finding S at level 50. Yeah, it's late, but it is Berry Finding S. Help Speed S at level 75. That's a very, very long-term goal. But if he gets there, then it may be worth sub-skill seeding. It'd be a bit of a risk, because you could accidentally hit that Ingredient Finder or the inventory, but I mean, ingredient, yes, it's technically a downgrade if it gets ingredient finding M, because you do want more berry finding on the berry finders, but overall, not that big of a deal, especially since you can just, well, like, it's just not that big of a deal. A few extra ingredients are like, whatever. It's got a decently high ingredient rate, so that is more of a dagger than on most berry specialists, but just use their stuff in a meal, and if you're smart about it. What does it have for ingredients? Sausage, egg? Okay. I just want to see what this guy's strength looks like. What would a comparable Houndoom be for level 50? Because that's really what we're looking at for comparison. I've also got a really good, Walrein, so it'd also be kind of competing with that. The fact that this guy... Oh, no, not skill trigger. Darn it. Inventory. I wish that was inventory L, so that I would only have one potential misfire instead of two. And yeah, I really don't care about it going to in inventory. That just really doesn't matter. I would almost actually like that, because I want its skill. And the inventory helps with that. So yeah, if we're eyeing it up for level... If we're eyeing it up for like level 50, when it first gets berry finding, what is its raw production at Snowdrop? 53k? Let's compare to my Walrein. Oh, it's set to... There we go. Yeah, my Walrein obviously does better, but it's also level 58. If they were the same level, my Walrein is still better. But I've also got a really, really good Walrein, especially if I evaluate help bonus on its normal grounds. That my Walrein is just trouncing it by a long shot. But also, remember, the calculator doesn't really like Weavile's skill all that much when evaluating on individual baseline. This skill has a lot more strength than what the calculator would lead you to believe. As a generalist, this guy is insane if you're making strong meals. Meanwhile, this guy's skill is practically worth nothing because it procs so rarely, which proccing rarely on Tasty Chance is actually alright. Now, what if they get to level 75 and I do sub-skill seed that? Then obviously this guy's better than that guy at that point, but... My Walrein's still better. But the fact that this is comparable, this is Berry Finding S helping bonus. And the fact that if I made this 0, this is actually worse than this new Weavile I caught. Honestly, I think this is going to be our Sneasel. Because I'm never gonna... I'm never at Snowdrop, ever. I'm never gonna catch one better than this. That's just... I would have to spend so much time at Snowdrop that it's not really worth it. And I really like Sneasel. It's got good stats. It's got... It'll proc like 1.5 times a day. It's interesting with ingredients down. Helps a little bit more to get more berries. Even if this does misfire, and when I do the... let's see, if I compare it to if it misfires and we get ingredient finding M instead of S when we're trying to sub-skill seed, it still comes out atop this Walrein. The helping bonus is nice, but honestly I think if you're making a powerful meal, I think that helping bonus is very comparable in power to the Tasty Chance S, because like if we assume this to be with a 100,000 power meal, here let's see real quick. I'm just gonna pull something up here. I made a calculator a while back. I'm sure you guys have seen it because of my one series. Okay, if we say we're making a 100,000 strength meal, which I can pretty easily do with my one team at Old Gold Power Plant. Level 6 main skill. If we got it to level main skill. If we say that it's just proccing once per day, that's like proccing once every 3 meals or so. I mean, the first proc will be worth like 4 procs of Charge Strength M. That's pretty good. It'd be like 5, 6 procs after just of Charge Strength M. After just like 2 procs. Which is insane to think about, because 6 procs of Charge Strength M, I think that's comparable to an Ampharos, honestly, for number of procs per day, off of just 1 per day, roughly. Let's see, if I compare it to my Ampharos in strength. This Ampharos procs 4.7 times per day. This is a very powerful Ampharos, too. If I get it to level 50 and get that help bonus, then it's about 6 procs per day. And that's if we're evaluating helping bonus as individual, which that unfairly favors these sorts of things. So I think overall this Weavile, while it's not the best Weavile in the world, it's definitely going to be the best that I managed to catch for a very, very long time, and definitely worth an investment. So, I was not expecting to catch something actually good in terms of Sneasel this morning. It'll take a long time to get to level 50 with how rare Sneasel candy is, but I've already got 121. Wish I had this guy before the event, because this is definitely something I would have candy boosted. But, oh well. Also, if you're interested in that spreadsheet that I was showing, I'll put a link in the description to the video that is referenced to. Quiet Nature on the Gulpin, that's ingredients up, XP down. XP down's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Just nothing with triggers. It's got Health Speed S, that's the only thing that's benefiting it. Not going to be worthwhile. Well, we landed a home run with the Sneasel. The Gulpin, not so much. Which is unfortunate, because honestly, the Gulpin is probably the one that I would use sooner than the Sneasel. I don't think I would use the, I don't think I'm going to be using the Sneasel right away in any sense, any capacity. Even though it is a very, very powerful Pokemon. It's just not something I need immediately. Meanwhile, Gulpin, I could use that almost right away. It looks like my game is a little bit frozen right now. Let me pull that back up. But yeah, man, outputting the strength of an Ampharos at main skill level 7. And a pretty good Ampharos at that, too. Ooh, it looks like we have a notification of sorts. What's it gonna be, guys? It's probably a badge of some sort. Maybe Dark-type studied? Let's see. Oh, it's not a badge. It's... Oh, Sleep Trends. It's just telling me that it updated because from an E to a D. Gave me 1 extra handy candy. How nice. So yeah, I'm not going to invest in the Sneasel yet, in case there is another event coming up soon where they give us the candy boost. Because Sneasel candy is going to be very rare to come by, especially with me hardly ever going to Snowdrop. I don't need a Weavile right away. I could evolve it, I guess. But why spend the sleep points when I can spend those on other things that I actually want to invest into right away, rather than later. But yeah, definitely a good Sneasel. I'm impressed with my luck here. Very impressed with my luck. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, I thank you guys for watching and hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.